Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so we have a little bit that's going to be happening today. Let's see what is this week. So we have initial jobless claims. That one actually just came out. A little bit higher than expected, but not too bad. We have existing home sales. That one is going to be released at 10 a.m. Eastern. So that's going to happen kind of in the middle of the stream. That one's not as big of a deal as the initial jobless claims generally when we're looking at just kind of day trading. The big one is going to be tomorrow, right? Because we're going to be talking about CPI. So tomorrow, the consumer price index, that is going to be the big one. But we do have some that we have to get today. Right? We do have a few things to go through today. So data didn't come in hot. I expect us to be a little bit lower volume than usual. And that's simply because we're waiting on CPI, right? CPI can absolutely shift markets very, very quickly. So the very, very first thing that we were going to do is, of course, we were going to set up our volume profile. It's time to map out some liquidity. How's everyone doing this Thursday? You guys ready for a wacky day? Probably not as crazy as yesterday. Yesterday was absolute madness, right? Shit, what's up, Kiri? Good morning. We got Kiri saying hello in the chat. Seeing all you guys are here a little bit early. Most of the people flood in right after the announcement. And, you know, they probably miss out on a little bit of the setup here. Quick little soundtrack for Icarus.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know why Restream muted you.
Yeah, your stream on TikTok is tweaking.
Boom. Is it tweaking? What's it doing?
It wasn't showing the chart. Like once you go into Discord.
We should be good now.
Yeah.
There's another one right there. I know that's so close. But there's another one right there.
Yeah, no, JP, don't do that. You don't have to rush things. Take your time.
Don't be in a rush. That is honestly one of the best pieces of advice anybody can give you in trading. Just take your time. Don't be in a rush. Right? Don't be in a rush, because the second that you start rushing, that's when you make irrational decisions. Remember, you will not be penalized for not taking a trade. You will be penalized for taking a stupid trade. Right? So the main thing that we could do in order to meet our first goal of survival, right? That's always our first goal in markets. The thing that we can do is we can make sure that we are taking our time, we're not rushing the process, and that we are doing the right thing, right? We have the right behaviors around the market. It's incredibly important. Incredibly important. So don't be in a rush at all. Just no reason to rush, right? No reason to rush. Because we're gonna make it. And I think everyone in the stream can agree that when you rush, right? I mean, everybody, right? Please respond to this in chat. How many mistakes do you make when you're rushing versus when you're taking your time? Do you find you make a lot more mistakes?
Nah.
Do we make more mistakes when we're rushing? Yes, we make more mistakes when we're rushing. 100%. We make more mistakes when we're rushing, so there's no reason to rush, right? It's not like you're going to move the markets, so how can you rush? You move at their speed, right? You move at the speed that the market allows us to, and we find opportunity when we can. And NASDAQ is breaking out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a breakout going on NASDAQ right now. It's pre-market, so I don't know that I'm gonna trust it, but it's happening right in front of our eyes. That move has some strength.
Don't enter pre-market.
I am not. But that move does have some strength. The thing is, I know the second that I enter, we're gonna go right back down. Hey, I know how it is, okay? I know there's secretly market makers watching our stream. Wait, let me put on my tinfoil hat real quick for you guys. There's market makers watching our stream, and they're gonna do the opposite of whatever we want them to do. Take it all apart, break it down, send it to 0. Unless we're short, then they send it to 1,000,000.
To 1,000,000.
To 1,000,000.
Like Bitcoin.
Oh, that was mean. You know, people are like, oh yeah, well, you know, I just bought 1,000,000 Dogecoin, and I'm like, yeah, I got some upvotes on Reddit. That's about the same thing.
No, that was me.
Hey, look, meme coins. Okay, they're called memes for a reason. What I always like to say is there's Bitcoin and then there's shit coins. And I don't even think Bitcoin's useful. So, you know, for me, I don't know. I think that if I were to be placing a bet on crypto at all, which I have a very, very small exposure to Ethereum, right? I think Ethereum would have the most upside. And let me tell you, I am not pleased with my very tiny sorry, that was a big one. I am not pleased with my very tiny investment in Ethereum. It has not done well at all. And yeah, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. Ethereum's down like 50% from where I bought that. But I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's such a small portion that it's like it's okay.
You bet it still sucks.
What was that?
But it still sucks.
It does suck. It does suck. But that's what I get for trying to hop in a little crypto, right? That's what I get. Assuming we're probably going to be watching the US 30 today as well. There's a very good chance that has the best price action along with NASDAQ, of course, still edging on this. Still edging on this all-time high. Remember, we were talking about that during stream yesterday, is that we expect to see quite a bit of resistance, but if we could break this and like really cleanly break it and begin trailing up, that there's a chance that Dow just goes wild here. Oh, I don't check EMAs. Yeah, there's a non-zero chance that it just goes absolutely wild. So we will have to wait and see. There's some very easy lines to draw it on the Dow here. We've done nothing but consolidate. And then when we broke out, we started consolidating. So what we're doing is we are grabbing our areas of liquidity here. These are the levels that we generally trade around in stream. For any of you new folks, and also welcome. Normally spend a little time doing some setup here in the mornings, showing you guys how to set up these charts. And again, what we're looking for here is we are looking for areas that have a lot of liquidity and areas where liquidity suddenly drops off or changes in a big way, right? Because when you have those areas where liquidity can change in a really big way, right? Those are the areas that are likely to act as support and resistance, because the people that already have positions there, and by people, of course, I mean banks, right? The banks that already have positions there, they're going to defend it, right? They're going to defend that position. So, for instance, if you are a long, and you're a hedge fund, you're a bank, whatever institution you are, if you're a long, and you see prices drawing down into this illiquid area, where you have a chance to gap right back down into this consolidation channel, which is where you probably bought it, then you're going to buy it right here. So we should expect to see support right here, right? And lo and behold, we come down, support. Well, we draw down, trade back up, support. Right? So it's super intuitive. Super intuitive. There. So trying to think of things through the eyes of a large institution can often help contextualize the movements that we see happening in the market, right? Can often help with that. Now, there is something that I do want to address, right? Something that I want to have a talk about here before we get to market open, and that is going to be position sizing, right? And just some general things about trading. So, number one, position sizing. It's a general good rule of thumb that if you're trading on a prop firm, you never want to risk more than 10% of your total drawdown in a single trade. So what that means is if you have a $2,000 daily drawdown limit, that you should not be risking more than $200 per trade, right? Because you want to give yourself a lot of opportunities to be right. Okay. So number one, make sure that our position sizing is correct. And then number two, realize that when you're setting your stop loss, you generally want to base it upon market structure, but it's also going to be influenced by your position size, right? So the larger the position that you have, the tighter your stop is generally going to be. And when you're playing with smaller positions, which is what I would recommend and what I do, when you're trading with smaller positions, you can have a much looser stop loss, right? So I saw a lot of traders just getting absolutely chopped up in this price action the last few days. Actually, the last few weeks, we've had heavy volatility. People have been getting wiped out left and right. And really the best way to save your skin and to make sure that you can survive to trade tomorrow is by making sure that you are sizing correctly and that you are placing your stops correctly. So let's say, for instance, okay, let's say, for instance, and I'm not saying that I'm doing it, but let's say that I longed this right now, right here. Where would I want my stop to be? Well, I would probably want my stop to be under this consolidation channel, right? Because we spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes trading in this tiny little range, right? So if we spend 10 minutes trading in this tiny little range, then what I can assume is if we break the range, that things are not going to be good, right? We break the range, we're going to come down and probably be back in this range that we sat in. That only makes sense. So where I would set my stop is I would probably set my stop like kind of down here, right? And that's really wide. I wouldn't buy it right here. Again, wouldn't do it. But if I did, then my stop would probably be down here below this liquidity level. And preferably below those 2 wicks. Now, that is a really wide stop loss, right? I mean, that's literally a $70 stop loss. So I would need to have a very small position if I were to take a trade right here. But now let's say that this thing test, begins breaking out. Well, if it begins breaking out and you know, we see that, we take the trade at 367, that lets us put our stop right here at like 335. And now we have a $30 stop that's below this liquidity level. And we're waiting for the upward momentum anyways. So ideally, when we take the trade, there should be power behind it, breaking out of this range, breaking out of this range, and we should see it go up, right? So part of risk management is also patience, right? It's waiting for the right setup. And again, this is the hourly chart, so I mean, you know, it's just an example, right? Just an example of kind of how to think about these things. Now, another thing that I see people doing is overtrading, right? And that's a constant battle. I'm sometimes guilty of it too, right? I'm sometimes guilty of it too. But you know, as far as overtrading goes, one thing that I would really, really recommend is if you find that you are not having a good day, right? You're not having a good day. No matter what you do, you can't get a handle on it. You're starting to feel frustrated. Set it down. Walk away. Walk away. Don't continue to bash your head against a wall, right? What you're doing isn't working. And what that means is that you need to figure out something else to do that is going to work. You know, and part of being a successful trader is realizing when what you're doing is not working for you. Right? In the same way that we want to cut our losses quick, that's why we have stop losses, right? Cut our losses quick, and we let our runners run. And that's, you know, and then we manually trail them. It's kind of the same principle, right? Is that if you're not doing well, you got to step away. You got to step away before you blow your account. And if you are doing well, and suddenly you start kind of pushing your luck, and you notice, okay, well, I took 5 really good trades this morning, but now the last 2 or 3 have just been absolute losers. Well, stop trading. Stop trading. Quit while you're ahead. Right? There's always tomorrow. There's always another day. So there's no reason to rush. I see a lot of people that will, you know, they'll get like, oh, $500 away from passing my account. I'm going to pass this eval. I need to do it today. I want to do it today so that way I'm ready to trade tomorrow on a funded. Well, I think that's a mistake, because the second that you start thinking like, oh, well, I need to make this money today, like this has to happen today, that's where you're more likely to start trying to force trades that don't exist, right? And you're trying to force opportunity where there is no real opportunity. And I promise you that trying to force the market to give you something is a waste of your time. All it's going to do is frustrate you. The market is going to move the way it moves. Okay? It's going to move the way it moves. And there's nothing you can do about it except for watch, observe, and trade along, right? Always try to tell everyone, like you know, we've had a few talks in the Warrior program, right? That you need to be like a surfer, right? Does a surfer make the waves happen? No, a surfer doesn't make the waves happen. But what a surfer does is they find the waves, right? They see the wave coming, and once the wave gets to them, they hop on their board and they ride it out right back to shore, right back to safety. And that's what we need to do too, right? Especially when we're scalping. You wait for the wave to begin. You know, don't try to do a rain dance and summon it. It's not going to work. So we're not trying to force opportunities. We're waiting for opportunities to be presented to us. We want them to be brought to us and laid at our feet. Because that's the market saying, please take money from me, sir. Ma'am, please. Extract money from me today. And we have to do what they ask, right? It would be rude if we didn't. So we wait for the opportunity, and we take the opportunity that's presented. We do not ever try to force it. You don't try to make the market pay for something. It's not going to pay for anything except for, you know, sending your broker's kids to college. If you try to force it, that's what you're doing. You're going to pay for your broker's third yacht. So just don't be that. Just don't even get into that situation. Just wait. Be patient. And you know, there might be some days where if you can't get a handle on what's happening that day, right? Like no matter what you do, nothing's working. Every time that you try to take a trade, it reverses on you, right? This is the time where you need to step back. You need to step back, you need to reevaluate yourself. Because again, right, like we can't change what the market does. But what we can change is how we react with our emotions, how we react when we're placing our money, and how we react as far as how much time and attention we're giving it. Right? And if you can't get a handle on things, then that's probably a sign to step away a little bit. Right? You step away and gather yourself, make sure you're nice and composed. And then once you've gotten all of that human emotion out, and you're thinking logically in the way that a computer would, that's when you can come back. And you don't rush. 90% of what we do as traders is waiting. And that's because survival is our number one goal. So in order to survive, we must be patient. We must be patient. Any questions? Because I promise you, that's something that every experienced trader, has to learn. And some people learn it the hard way. Some people are gonna hear it right here, and they're gonna learn, and they'll be able to keep it in their mind. I wasn't one of those people. I had to learn it the hard way, over and over and over again. Right? So.
I got a question. When do we full port?
So that's a fantastic question. When do we full port? Hey chat, when do we full port? That's the real question. Does anyone there know when we full port?
Oh man, they're all boring. They are boring.
AA knows. Oh, Flying Hawaiian, he trolling. He's trolling. Hehe's trolling. We never fucking full port. So we definitely don't want to full port on CPI. You're overdrawing the liquidity levels. Any tips for that? Yeah, so you might be, but realistically, you're gonna have a lot of them. And when you zoom in, right? Like if I zoom way out, it's gonna look like I have way more, because I do have a lot, right? Look how many there are. I mean that looks almost like solid. But then when I zoom in, it's not so many. You are going to draw. One thing I would say to keep in mind, AA, is that when you draw out these liquidity levels, you are going to draw out more than you will realistically need. I'll repeat that. You will draw more than you realistically need. But the reason that we do that is because you don't need them usually, but you want to have them on hand in case you do need them. Because, we've seen some crazy things in the markets, right? We've seen some crazy things in the markets. So what we can do is we can, just prepare for the worst. And that's why, like, do I think that this is going to go down to 24, 143 today. Yeah, probably not. But you know what? If it does, I have my liquidity levels drawn out down there, just in case. Right? Just in case the incredible happens. So how do you keep yourself from trying to trade from most of the levels? So what I would do is focus on the levels that are right next to you. Okay. Now what do I mean by that? Right? Okay. So we have this here, right? Price action is it's sitting at what is it, like 25,294, right? So then the main levels that we're looking at right now are the 292 and the 299. These are the two that we're watching for reactions. And if it broke above right here, you know, I wouldn't be too concerned, right? I would be watching it, but I wouldn't be taking a trade necessarily just because it breaks this 299, right? Because I would also want to see it clear this candle. And I'd like to see it come up to this wick where we've seen resistance, right? So we dropped down, came up, drew right back down, right? Level would be the one where I would be more watching for a long. Similarly, right? We hit the level, we're seeing that it's being respected as support, but should it break? And should we hit this little pocket of liquidity right here and break to the downside there? Well, then we know we are invalidating this entire move, right? This is all going to be in the red. Everyone that longed up here. And all the people that longed right here would also be in the red. So that might cause a bunch of stop losses to be hit, right? So if I see this thing draw down, this is clearly an important liquidity level, right? Because this is where we would be getting into this little 3 minutes of consolidation in the middle of a big leg up. We saw a bunch of consolidation and heavy trading in this area before, right? It acted as resistance here. It acted as resistance here, right? So we can tell that this is an important level. And if we came down to it and we begin breaking to the downside, you know, that's a short signal for me. So, you know, generally with these, we are watching to see how these liquidity levels hold up as resistance or support. Estento. So that's what we teach, right? That's what we teach every single day. That's what we trade on, right? We trade on order flow, we trade on volume, on the volume profile, and we just kind of take a common sense approach. Exactly, AA. Exactly, bro. Everybody, give this man a giga brain. Give this man a giga brain emoji. That is huge. It's absolutely huge. So seeing rejection or acceptance of price at these key liquidity levels, that is one of the biggest things, right? That's what we're looking for. So right here, right? This held up as support. We came down, we tested it. Okay, small bounce. All right, trade, come down, test. Successful. Test, successful. Begin to lift off, right? And now we can see, now that we've cleared this little area, right? We want to see how it reacts to this liquidity level. And look at that, there's a battle. You see all that movement? That's because shorts don't want this to go up because they know that that's a long signal. And they just spent all this time trying to push price down. They don't want it to just immediately rise back up. But longs see this as an opportunity to try to push those short positions into the red. Right? So this becomes a battleground. Like you're watching it happen live right now, right? Like I said, what did we want to see? We want to see to short, we want to see a breakdown here. To long, we want to break up here. And until then, this is just noise, right? We're stuck in a channel. We're trading in a $12 channel right here. On an asset that's $25,000, trading in a $12 channel. That's a tiny little range. It's not even worth trying to play. So we wait. Right? And right now the US 30 is in the same boat, right? It's in the same boat where we're just waiting. We want to see what happens. Right? But it starts breaking up here. And if it can conquer this liquidity level and start moving up towards this one, like that would make me feel at least like I should be watching it. Right? We start breaking above like this level right here. I'm long it.
Today should be exciting again.
I think today's gonna be another exciting day. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a very, very exciting day. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're looking for acceptance or rejection of price at these liquidity levels, right? We want to see if they act as support and resistance, and because they can act as support and resistance, and they usually do, as you can see, right? Like I didn't draw this liquidity level out after we started tapping on it, right? I drew this thing out 30 minutes ago. And you see how we just kind of come up, tap it, tap it, tap it. It's because all of this stuff is real. It matters, right? When you're looking at the volume profile, you're looking at the fingerprint of the market. And every single trader, every single hedge fund, every single institution, when you place a trade, you leave a fingerprint, right? And we're like detectives. We want to make sure that we are looking at those fingerprints for evidence. Yeah. So I rarely use ICT patterns. I do completely take trades off of price action and structure. A 100%. That's exactly what I do. And it's because, with ICT, you're talking about, oh, well, I got my London lows. I got my Asia highs and my London lows. I got my fair value gap. I got this. I got that. Well, why? Why? You're just finding more shit to look at. You're complicating what is really simple. Right? So for me, ICT doesn't make sense, right? Like in general, the idea behind it kind of does, but you could sit there and say, oh well, we got SMT between ES and NQ, and I'm like, sick. I'll wait for NQ to start moving then. Like none of that necessarily matters to me, right? Personally, because what I care about is what is price doing. Not what do I think it'll do, not what can it do. What is it doing now? fuck, 3-ain. That was funny. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Damn.
I mean, in all fairness, I have a lot of lines on my screen too, but mine actually mean something, right?
His lines are positions. He's hedging.
Could you imagine positioning like that?
Most martingale traders do. I know a certain someone who literally lost 50k in one day due to that.
What the hell? I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine doing that, bro.
Chuki, don't even try to understand it. You wouldn't. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking at it. That's like nonsensical, dude. All right. See, this is the breakdown that we were kind of looking for. So let's see how we react to this level. Okay, we bounced off it once. What did I say? When we start breaking down, if we could break down under this level, that's where we care about a short, right? First we cared about this, but yeah, right? See how it comes down and it tests these. Look, this candle literally wicked up to this one, wicked down to this one, and bounced. And now there's a little fight happening over this liquidity level right here. See, like this now becomes, you know, somewhat of an obvious short. You want to wait, obviously, right? I'm not going to be taking it pre-market. You want to wait for it to start clearing this a little bit further, and we want to see what happens when this candle closes. But this is setting the stage for a short, right? Because we see that it just blew past all these. It broke this small little range that it was trading in, right? It's threatening to put this entire move into the red and bag all of the longs that bought it up here. So this is an interesting point. But we could also expect that this is the point where buyers are going to be like, oh, wait, we got to defend our investment. We got to defend our trade. Stanislav. So it's definitely easier with two monitors, right? You can also just pull up like the order book on your phone, right? So that's often what I do, right? Is I'll just have my phone next to me, and I have like the order book, and I'll have like just basically my list of charts and things that I'm actively looking at for my swing trades, and then I'll just swap over to a window when it's time to take a trade, right? Because I actually do a decent bit of trading from my phone, so you can do it. It's probably not the most ideal thing, for sure. It's definitely not. So it's easier with more than one monitor, for sure.
Is it?
I think so.
I use only one and I can work pretty well with it.
I mean, I just have one monitor, but again, I use my phone, right? So my phone acts as almost like a second monitor. Yeah, so I mostly swing trade. The times when I scalp are literally, it's around New York Open, right? So we scalp the futures in New York Open. Sometimes, you know, maybe I might scalp individual equities if there's something really dumb happening, right? Like a squeeze. But aside from that, I'm mostly going to be swing trading those options and equities. And really, when it comes to like scalping, right around New York Open, that is the best time to do this. I mean, that's the reason that we set the stream to this time, right? Because even though this is crazy early for me, this is the best time to trade. This is the best time to try to make these quick, small little trades and get some money for us, right? Battery's dying so quick on the iPhone. Man, you gotta keep plugged in, I guess. Gotta keep it plugged in.
Or change the battery.
Yeah, that seems like a little bit more work.
Phone shop does it for $60 or something.
Do they?
At least on mine they did.
I don't know. I actually haven't even bothered to do that. So I honestly, I don't know. I just don't know. And look at that. Look what happens on the Dow right after this area breaks, right? Once we break this structure. Boom, big drop. Well, not really big. It's like a $13 drop, so it's not that big. But you get what I'm saying, right? You break this, you get a little bit of pressure, big drop. And now what's happening is every time the buyers step in, sellers are knocking it right back down. That's why you keep getting these wicks to the top side. Like this is, there's an order block right here, okay? Right at this 273. And the cool thing is we can actually just look at the chart and see that. We don't even have to actually have like the order book pulled up for that. Yeah, I think we're gonna be trading. I think we're gonna be trading NAS and the Dow. Morning, Nitrom. Morning. All right. Well, we are getting close to market open. Let me go get something to wake up a little bit. So I stopped yawning in your ears.
You didn't even yawn yet.
I've yawned like 4 times. What do you mean? Would you mind taking over for a minute, brother?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. So, now that I am back on track, we can just take a look at gold, because we haven't been taking a look at gold for quite a time. So the 1 hour yesterday actually managed to ditch off of a liquidity level that was able to be seen on the volume profile. I'm gonna post a picture in chat so you guys know what I'm talking about. This is on the 1 hour chart. So that means at the moment we have pretty solid supports at those levels. What we really want to see is a break above the value area high and a break above that bigger candle, the local high here. That would be really important. Because unless we do that, we just consolidate. Nah, what the fuck? Change that picture right now. fucking wanker. So we still are looking at gold. So we just figured that we are in a consolidation unless we break those important levels. Which means that if we want to break above here, we need some liquidity from somewhere else, which we can possibly take from crypto as it's still bearish. And that hooks up together. Just broke down on US 30 here. 5 minutes till open. Nasdaq still consolidating. Oracle just gave me a little thingy, the spider tingle, what we can maybe expect. So yeah. Do we have any markets that you guys want to see? No, I don't have any videos about order flow. The differences in Fathers and my strat is basically that I trade on the 1 second time frame. I'm just like much faster. So when Father is talking about 1 minute, like that's higher reference for me on the 1 second. So Nitrum, the picture that I sent in there from Oracle is basically the interpretation of the heat map that the VIPs have access to. Because you see, like the heat map gives up the data and the info that you need to take trades on the top right, and it basically takes that info and converts them into a setup and interprets it. That's how it functions. Exactly. The indicators work together. Like Oracle does not work on its own. It's not a standalone. It's more like an add-on. Welcome in to the new people in chat.
Okay.
And welcome back to you. Oh, such a devious short.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to turn on our handy true trade indicator here. Just give it a second. It's currently breaking trading view, so just give it a sec.
Go on to the settings from the indicator.
Okay.
And then go heat map, right pad bars. That's the fourth setting, and turn that to 5. And the top one, the third one, to 250. Then it's a bit more cleaner on your chart. Just needs to update now.
Yeah, I was about to say, give it a second. All right, 5, and then what was this one?
250.
All right, here's open.
Oh,
Big absorption there. But let's see what actually happens. Give it a sec. All right, taking long
holy
here.
shit.
Taking long on US 30 here. Oh, okay, I couldn't even get that order in. Didn't even have the chance to get my order in. Which was
Yeah, I'm not taking anything here.
Yep, I'm waiting. This crazy wicks. Crazy wicks. Wait a sec. Let's let this play out. Nasdaq just getting beat to shit here.
Yeah, the delta is also declining rapidly.
Super quick, dude. That was positive, like just a second ago. Dow is just absolutely pumping. Holy shit, what is happening here? Take a small Dow long here. Filled. And we're gonna trade this quick and dirty. Never mind, we're gonna get stopped out. Holy shit, this thing's moving, dude.
Damn.
You know, we'd have that retrace down here and pop back up.
Nah.
And now we wait. Look at this. Look at these wicks. This is madness. All right. So
This gives me
in small positions, right? Small positions, super wide stops.
this gives me PTSD from yesterday.
Yeah, literally. We're running into resistance on Nasdaq at this 272. This area between these two liquidity levels, 272 to 277, right? Point of control just moved to 275. I want to wait on a really clear direction. US 30, dude. This is
Damn.
absolute madness. Do you see this? Like, what is happening here? We have some serious volatility today. We're trying to price something in.
Don't worry, it's priced in, they said.
The markets are pricing something in right now. We have higher lows and higher highs on US 30 right now.
US 30 looks like shit.
You see these fucking wicks, man? 370 to 327. This is a $50 wick that happened on the 1 minute chart. Jeez.
just insanity.
Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Oh, this is not the kind of condition that I want to place a bunch of trades in. Let me tell you that. Let's wait. Let's wait. All right, US 30's showing some strength here. Big delta, higher domination. I'm taking a long. I'm in.
I'm waiting for the all-time highs to break before I take any longs.
Literally have my stop set down at 400 right now. Massive stop.
You about to get killed.
I know I might. Oh my god, it came so close. It came so close to my stop. Actually, it touched my stop, it just didn't get filled, which is totally fine.
Cheater. I don't know. Do I want to short Nasdaq here? It looks promising.
I mean, that thing looks cooked, so I wouldn't blame you. And yes, I actually have my stop down that far.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in a small short here.
Alright, I'm stopped out. Yeah, that does seem like the right play on NASDAQ. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Waiting. Alright, entering small short here. I want it up here.
I have my stop at 300.
That's where I'd like to enter that short. Actually, I guess a little bit lower is where I want to enter it.
Damn, you just got obliterated by US 30.
Oh,
I really
dude, I
didn't
know.
want you to win.
Entering short here. All right, we're in 289. $289. So I am gonna set my stop.
What the helly? Okay, fuck that.
Got the stop set at 311.
This is, well, no, that is crazy.
Absolutely.
Today I got scammed. Fuck.
Dude, look at these wicks. I still haven't even moved my stop. Ooh, my stop to 300. We got that short entry at 298, so I'm largely just de-risked here. Not quite at break even. Well, I mean, you know, this is, I mean, my stop isn't at break even yet. It's very close to break even. We did kind of get the God entry off of that, though. Nope.
And stopped.
And we're stopped. Holy shit. All right. So this is what we were talking about in pre-market, right? This is the time where we need to regroup because what we were just doing wasn't working, right? We have crazy, crazy volatility. This is the time where we need to be careful.
US 30 is calming down at the moment. It's not really anymore that aggressive.
Good. I want it to be more calm. Got big buying delta here. Buyers have domination. Our bias is up. Nasdaq shit show right now. US 30 running into some resistance every time it tries to kind of run up here. See these big 3 wicks to the upside.
Yeah, what I see on both sides right now is that just a huge ass inefficiency.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a lot of inefficiency. I mean, that's why price is doing this crazy nonsense.
You're still in US 30 longs, Nitro? Damn.
You know, my man's held. I think he hopped in at like 300 though. So he's just been watching and waiting. Hell yeah. He must have had a wide stop to still be in that thing.
Damn.
Don't forget to book profits though. Oh, Nas might have an interesting short opportunity coming up right here.
Oh yeah. Also, guys, remember in about 50 minutes we get red folder news.
Yep, and we probably want to be out of positions by then.
And also don't open any in case you're trading on a prop firm, which most of you do, and they don't allow news trading.
Oh yeah, I forget prop firms do that. They definitely do that. I want to see more from this before I short. I want to see a breakdown right around here. Right around those candles.
My bot dropped in short on Nasdaq at 274. On the point of control.
Okay. Shorting Nasdaq here.
Starting small.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I couldn't even set up my fucking stop yet.
I'm just balling the position without a stop right now.
Yeah, I literally don't have one. Here we go. Taking profits. Taking profits.
Well,
There we go.
I'll just go break even and add on to that.
I'm just kind of expecting almost like a little bit of a retrace up. I can re-enter on. This whole heat map just turned blood red. Right, here's the retrace. Give it a sec, give it a second. It's failing over and over again right here at the 238.
All right.
Entering more short. All right, there we go. I'm in.
Damn.
Killed 215.
I got my average fill at 229.
Very nice.
I think I'm gonna take.
This is a
Nah.
new show for me.
All my shit.
Wait, just wait. There's more.
I'm out. This is too hard.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. There's more.
Holy shit!
All right, getting out here.
Boys, we bowling.
I'm out. I'm out. Oh.
What a fucking candle, dude. Holy shit.
Wow. Oh, look at that, dude. We got out right on this wick too before it starts tracing back up.
Oof. This is the biggest trade of the week so far.
He's so stupid. What is even happening?
I don't fucking know. Just let it work.
It's working. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's absolute madness today. Eagerly watching to see what happens next. US 30 is very boring. Give it just a little bit of time. Let's see what kind of plays out from here. I'm still very bearish. I think sellers have control here.
Yeah, they do. I mean, shit, we just popped from a negative 1k to a negative 6.6k in delta. Like, holy fuck.
I'm going to take another short here. All right, I'm in. So 182. Filled 182. And we're going to use a nice wide stop at 210.
I'm using 200. Damn.
Still holding. Anytime now, NASDAQ. NASDAQ to zero. NASDAQ to zero. And again, guys, if you wanna go hunting for the big moves every day with us, just sign up for the Warrior tier.
I mean, you're literally seeing what we are doing every day.
Yeah, this is what we do every day.
I mean, this is not what we get every day, but this is what we do every day.
Yeah, I think things do change. Give me a second. I'm just pulling up that link real quick for you guys. Still just holding that short. You see where my stop is at 210. If it hits it, it hits it. If not, fantastic. Yeah, go to premium. Go to premium. Sign the fuck up. There we go. Short playing out beautifully. Moving stop down to break even at our 182. So now we've de-risked this trade, and we wait to see if there's further downside. We wait to see if there's further downside.
This is just obscene.
It's funny, we got people that are sitting in chat. See people sitting in chat and they're talking about, oh, what do we do? What do we do? And it's like, guys, there's a whole fucking stream happening right now. I'm stopped out. There's a whole stream happening where all we're doing is talking about fucking trading. Why ask? Just come in. Just come in. I feel that, Will.
I think you got scammed on NASDAQ.
Oh, I fucking for sure did. But it's okay. Because I hit break even and we can always re-enter.
This is absolute madness.
Well, we had 2 small losses and 2 real big wins today. So today's already been successful. And now again, right? Now we see what happens next.
I'm gonna be right back.
US 30 potentially giving us a short here in a second. Give it a second. Let's see what happens. I expect NASDAQ to run into some resistance right here and then also right up here at this value area low. US 30, I guess, isn't going to give us the short that we wanted. We were so close. We were right here. All we needed was a little bit of a break to the downside, and that thing was going to die. But instead, we reverse. We touch this liquidity level perfectly and run back up. And hopefully you guys see like what these candles do with these liquidity levels. You see how we just come down, perfectly touch it, perfectly touch it, perfectly touch it, almost perfectly touch it, perfectly touch, right? Like it's if it happened once or twice, it would be a coincidence. But if it happens all the time, then what that should tell you is that there is something to this, right? There's a reason that we focus on the liquidity levels. NASDAQ consolidating here. Give just a little bit of time. Let's see what happens here. Again, we're in no rush. What are we looking at, Will? What needs to break? That's the question, is which one are we looking at? In Q. Well, if I had to guess it, I would assume down. But instead of guessing, why don't we wait for the break to begin? And once the break begins, that's where we take a trade. That's where we take a trade. But we wait for it to happen, right? Because we don't know, right? If we're stuck in consolidation, we don't know. We don't have enough information. Oh, US 30 on possible short watch. Want to see a break? Nope, we're going to come down and just touch this liquidity level and bounce up. Okay, cool. Yes, Ali. Yep. Shorting NAS here. Filled. Filled at 167. I'm going to have my stop set up at 190. Oh, there we go. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Go to the downside. Go down. NASDAQ to 0. Moving stop to 180. All right, well, since it's actually playing out really quick before I can even get my stop in, I'm going to set my stop to 160 here. And we're going to make sure we're walking away with gains. And we're set. We're all good. So worst case scenario, we'll walk away with something.
I thought you stopped yawning. Had a stroke.
You say, are you fucking done yawning?
It's not that bad.
We're short NASDAQ right now, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. I didn't know if you were back yet.
I was watching on TikTok on your side.
Oh, is it working on TikTok now? Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it shows your chart.
We've stopped down to 150.
Shows your chart when you're on TradingView.
Sick. Right, and then you see what we're doing here with the stop loss is as the trade works, we slowly walk that stop down with it. Or I guess in the event that we were long, we would be walking it up. But because we're short, we're just walking it down with price, right? Moving stop to
shorting. I don't know. Do I want
to short what? NASDAQ?
No, US 30. Yeah, short no US 30.
It's been sitting right on the fucking cusp. Oh, that's what we were waiting for. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great trade. That's a great entry.
So I don't
using my stop down to 130 on NASDAQ short. adjust. There we go. All right, it's set. We're good. We're good. We got our stop at 130. It's pretty good from an entry of 168. We're feeling good about this. We're feeling real good about this short.
Yeah, I got scammed.
And if some dumb shit happens and we run back up, boom, we're locking in a $38 move. Orders being held back, something's coming. Every time that they wait with those orders, you know that some shit's about to pop off. Fucking every time. I'm gonna move my stop down to 120. All right, there we go. We're good. Stop is now at 120. We're locking in a $48 move for sure.
Sick. Gold is not looking too healthy here. Might be dropping in some shorts.
Oh, wow. Okay. Stopped out. Market says fuck off. We fuck off. Stopped out. Yeah, US 30 is the Dow. That is correct. What is US 30? I think it's YM.
Yeah, YM.
Ooh, existing single-family home sales down 9%, with a 4.3% decline year over year.
What am I witnessing?
That's a fantastic question. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time, but that's why we have the stops. What is this fucking run? What? Of lower home sales? Get the fuck out of here. This market's so goofy. I mean, nothing can beat the goofiness of Harley Davidson, but you know, enough about that. Teed breaking out in a really big way too for our swing trades. Really love that. I don't like any of this. I'm just waiting. None of this is attractive.
Looks like it might be the next leg down soon.
I think there's a good shot that comes. I think that there's a good shot that comes up. We're getting these wicks to the upside here.
Yeah, I dropped in a small short.
I think I'm gonna do it on NAS right here. All right, entering small short right here.
Because since it's a news candle, it shouldn't really have that much
Filled at
strength.
153. I'm going to set my stop up at 180 initially, and we can move it as needed.
Hell yeah.
Moving to 160. Oh, fuck it. I'm setting it to break even. 153. Because every time I try to move it, price just keeps going down, which is good, right? That's us making money, but all right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Stop is set to break even. We should be de-risked here. Yeah, it's been three shorts on NASDAQ for the last few weeks, to be honest with you. Hell, the last few months. Every time it starts nearing those all-time highs, man, we just short that shit right back down.
Oh, very nice.
Still just holding this short from 153. Oh, don't stop me out, break even. Don't you do it. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. Okay, buddy. That's our personal market maker sitting in voice chat right now. Who is it? Who do you guys think is the secret market maker in this channel? Jesus fucking Christ.
It's always the same.
It's always the same answer, bro. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. It's fart balls. I think it's fart balls, dude. I think fart balls is the secret market maker. Are US 30 and NASDAQ often in inverse correlation, or is it somewhat random depending on each of their setup? To be honest with you, they often move together.
Speaking of US 30, you might want to watch that.
Yeah, good call. Oh, don't mind us coming down and tapping this liquidity level perfectly. And then launching off that one. Don't mind us doing that.
There is no fucking shot you got an entire picture for that.
Oh my god. Oh my god, get out of here. I absolutely love these news, the fake news things. CME server explosion. We actually had that once. ICT concepts ban, that happened in this server a long time. F1 about nothing. That's all the time. Yeah, some of these have already happened. Wow, they robbed me. They scammed me.
I'm dropping in shorts.
Entering short here. Entering short. Yeah, we're good. Filled at 97. And since we filled at 97, we're going to set our stop up to 120. Give ourselves lots of breathing room. First target is 75 to the downside. NAS to zero. There you go. Get that fucking funded, bro. Get that fucking funded.
get someone funded here? Hmm?
I think Will just got funded. And then level up your fucking trading game by coming into these streams every day, trading with us, get the alerts, right? Yesterday we had a 100 point alert that went out in chat, right? I just sent out the signal, and almost immediately afterwards, dude, it just ran 100 points. I think like 4 or 5 of us got that, and it was just a little extra on the top of what we made in stream yesterday, right? So that was really nice. Yeah, no, I absolutely feel that, Will. So we want you guys to pop in and get some of this knowledge, get some of this experience hands-on, right? I mean, like, that's the whole point of this server. I'm stopped out. The whole point of this server is to educate and teach and make fuck you money with your friends, right? Man, today's been a really good day. Today's been a really...
Can't complain.
Yo, it's because Will's here. Everybody give some GGs to Will in the chat here. Give some GGs to Will in the chat here. Hell yeah. GG's all around. Oh, can you confirm that, Icarus?
Can I what?
Can you confirm that he opened an account 20 seconds before all this shit?
I cannot.
Nitrom, who were you asking that question to? How much time have you been at it? Will, okay. Let's say me, too fucking long, man. There are people in this server that were literally in diapers when I started trading. The man himself, Will. Will I am. Will he?
There's no fucking shot they start to
What
fucking drill.
Is somebody riding a really loud sports bike near you? Is that what that noise just was?
No, they're just drilling some shit.
Can we tell them to go short Harley? Tell them to go short hog. Be like, hey, you ride street bikes. Why don't you short Harley Davidson for me? That trade still angers me. Just wait. Just wait. It will break eventually. Whether it breaks during the stream or whether, which side it breaks to, I don't know. I almost kind of want to fade this move on US 30 here, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Almost. I'm not going to. I'm going to walk away. We'll walk away from that for now. We'll wait. See, this is where we have to catch ourselves sometimes before we start over trading, right? We gotta catch ourselves. NASDAQ looking really quick to go.
Do I take a range trade from the value area high in US 30 and just short it to the value area low?
I don't know, but I'm kind of watching for this to start dying off right here. If anything, I wouldn't even do it off the value area high. I'd do it probably kind of where we are. But I would wait.
I'm not taking anything.
We want to see a big, harsh rejection before we did anything, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone, I think. But it would be right around here, right? Because this is where we had rejection, 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 rejection. So this area, we keep just saying no, no. And then it crashes right back down and consolidates for a little bit, and then we try again, and you know. Holy sideways, man. Holy sideways. Hey, Max gets it. Tiny positions and shoot for the stars. See, look at that. We could have shorted that off of that pop. But it wasn't worth it. It's too risky. We're already doing good today. So there's no reason to overtrade. There's no reason to overtrade and try to force setups. We could just wait for the good ones to pop up.
The fuck?
I won't be here in an hour, but what I'd recommend, Will, is maybe don't even try to necessarily rush it today. Like if you find the setup today, you know, then by all means take the setup, but make sure that it's super clear, right? Because a lot of the price action kind of dies down throughout the day, right? Like there's nothing quite like New York opening. And just make sure that you're not over trading, right? Because the last thing you want to do is be 1,000 away, right? Kind of what we were talking about in pre-market. You're like, man, I got to do it today. I got to do it today. I got to do it today. And then some bad shit happens. So what would be the ideal setup? The ideal setup would be a big break of structure. So for instance, if we broke down under like this 25,091, then there's a good chance that we could short that to 24,976, right? Just kind of keeping an eye on these liquidity levels here. And I actually can just copy this image and I'll put it in a Warrior chat for you, AA. So that way you have the levels that we're working off of today just listed there for you. Does that work? Make it a little bit easier for you, so that way you just boom, there's levels done. Yeah, I got you, bro. You know I got you. This is why I don't even bother with ICT, because why ICT, right? Why ICT when I can just literally look at liquidity? Damn, shorting that US 30 right up at the top there, where you and I were talking about at Icarus. That would have paid off pretty big. It was just risky. It was just a risky trade at that area. So, you know, I'm doing great today. I don't really want to push my luck. Nitron, let's fucking go. Okay. Very nice, Icarus. Okay, so everyone, we are approaching the end. What I want you all to do is, number one, screenshot those profits. Go put them in free chat. Go put them in free chat. Show everyone how we do this shit. Like, flood that free chat. I want to see those gains. I want to see those fucking gains.
There has to be a lot of people winning here today.
Oh yeah, there has to be. Especially with those ones that we hit, man. Especially with those ones that we hit. Shit, Seth coming in. Easy 300. Easy 300. It's not
You
bad
sound
to
like
make
that, Nitro.
$300 in 50 minutes. Where are those pictures, guys? I need to see them. I need to see them.
Everyone's shy.
Don't be
Didn't
shy.
make
And then again, guys, if you want to, if you guys want to do this, right, every day, and you want to learn how to really trade the correct way, join that warrior chat.
Yes, well, that's the wrong channel to post it in.
We also have InQ25 is the 25% discount, and again, that is going to go away on March 1st. So, like, do it now, get it now before it goes away. Lock in that cheaper rate. US 30 is just looking ready to freaking die. I mean, it kind of already did. Man, that would have been the right call. Look at that. That's a 100-point move.
I mean, I did say something.
So did I, and neither of us did it. So I'm just saying, like neither of us did it, and it was totally the right move. It just seemed kind of risky where it was. Little Swazzle's a fucking gangster.
Damn, where the pump coming from?
It's a fantastic question.
The actual fuck is happening?
That's a fantastic question. But remember, the best way to move down is to move up first, because that's where you can bag everyone and get the liquidity to short it down. So just remember that. That's all. Wow, Teed is going absolutely nuts here. 7.84% on the day. That's a crazy day. Absolutely crazy day.
Something like that, yeah, pretty much, Nitro.
Oh, absolutely, Nitrom. That's exactly how that works. Yeah, so if you guys know anyone, we will actually give you a percentage of the proceeds, right? So 25% of the proceeds for any sign up that uses your link. And you can go to that referral channel. You can go to that referral channel, and it will literally walk you through step by step on how to do it. It'll take maybe 5 minutes. And once you get your link, feel free to put it in your profile, share it with your friends, share it with your fucking grandma, Okay, I don't know if grandma wants to. Yeah, yeah, and I get that, but the thing is like the the difference is that we can actually, you know, prove and show that we make money on these streams and in this server. Right? Valentine's Day's coming up. What could you get for that special someone? I don't know. Maybe a warrior subscription.
What yet?
I get that part, balls. I get that. 3 Ain, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get that special someone in your life. A warrior subscription. Hey babe, welcome to the warrior channel.
What am I supposed to be thinking of that, Hova?
Should have gotten the pocket sand one. That's what we do with that pocket sand, bro. That's the best episode.
No, not we. You have 4 trades left. It was
All right, guys.
your
Well,
action.
I'm not really seeing anything that I want to take here, to be honest with you. I'm not seeing anything I want to take. So I think that this is going to be the spot where we call the stream for today. We'll be back at it tomorrow for all of our warriors. So again, be sure to join up. Let's get this fucking money. We're gonna do it again tomorrow, and you know, I hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday. And also, don't overtrade. Don't overtrade. Be safe. All right, guys. I will catch you next time. And cheers.
See ya.